Alrighty guys, welcome to your first training session of the 1000 Swing Challenge. We're super excited to be working with you guys today. In session number 1, we have a pretty easy training session. Hopefully you've already watched the videos about warming up and the technique videos about what you should be doing to perform the swing. So I'll be briefly referring to some of those cues from the earlier videos, but if you haven't watched them, I would pause this training session, go back into your portal and watch those videos so that you're all prepared for this session. So the two main ones that you want to look at are the swing technique and the warm-up video. If you haven't warmed up, pause this video, go do your 10-minute warm-up, and then come back and resume. If you need ideas for what to do during your warm-up, you could do body weight get-ups for 10 minutes, you could jog lightly for 10 minutes, you could do lunges at a relatively slow pace, you could cycle, you could row. If you have a pool, go jump in the pool, dry off, and then start swinging. Anything is possible. Just 10 minutes of activity, bringing your heart rate up to the MAF heart rate. In today's session, we will be doing 60 total reps. Most of you guys will be working with the two-hand swing. Some of you will be working with the one-hand swing, and some of you will be snatching. So it'll be the 1000 snatch challenge for you instead of swings. I'll be using the single arm swing, but you need to pick the movement that's right for you. So if you've never done swings before and today's your first time ever, you should probably do the two-hand swing. If it's getting too difficult, maybe every few sets, just do deadlifts instead. If you are a more advanced student, but you only have access to a lighter bell, then you might need to do a more advanced skill, such as a single arm swing, a clean, or a snatch. So those are some of the different ways you could modify what we're doing today, but for most of you guys, I would recommend starting with the two-hand swing. We will be introducing you to a structure of training called A&A. The letter A plus the letter A, that stands for alactic and aerobic training. The objective is to perform many bouts of alactic or power work, focused on power output, high force, a relatively high cadence, and then over the course of performing many of those bouts, engage the aerobic system to continue supplying you with energy throughout the session. So today's session will be 5 reps at a time with about 56 seconds rest. It'll take us 12 rounds to get through our 60 reps today. So pretty simple session. Let's go ahead and get started. I will be running the timer from my phone. Our timer up on the wall does not really work too well for this. If you want to run the timer at home, and you have an iPhone, I don't know about Android timers, but if you use the regular stopwatch on the phone, on your iPhone, you can hit start in the clock mode. If you swipe over, you'll see the little clock. Maybe I should just show it to you guys. I don't know. I don't know if you'll even be able to see it since I can't see what is on the camera. But if you go into your stopwatch mode, you'll have this. And you'll have the clock. What you're going to do is start the timer immediately following the swings. It's going to go around, and each time you finish a set of swings, you'll hit lap. And so that's going to help you keep track of the rest period. But don't worry, we'll be keeping track of it for you. So let's get this guy plugged in and get to work. So here we go. This is going to be a set of 5 swings. Again, I'm doing single arm swing because that is the type of movement that I am training. For you, it might be two-hand swings, single arm, or snatches. So pick the right one for you. And if you're not sure, just ask us. Here we go, 5 swings. And begin. Now, usually on that first set, I just start the timer after the swings are over. So we earn a little bit of extra rest on the first set, but it's negligible over the whole session. Now, just a reminder of some concepts that we covered in some of the intro videos. In between sets, you want to keep moving, doing what's called fast and loose drills, shaking the hands, the arms, the legs. You're trying to keep blood moving throughout the body to bring oxygen and take away waste byproducts of exercise. And we'll talk a little bit more about some of the other things to focus on. 5 seconds. Set number 2. Start with your hip chop. Grab the bell and 5 reps. And we hit the lap timer. So just a reminder, at the start of your swing, get set up about 6 inches behind the bell. Chop your hips with your hands, which will get your butt to go back into this really good hinge position. You grab the bell, tilt it back a little bit, hike, stand up straight. All right? So that's the sequence to start your set. Today's only 60 swings, so don't be afraid of messing it up or making mistakes. You're going to have a lot of practice over the next 4 to 8 weeks. So here we go. Next set in 6 seconds. Hip chop. Grab your bell, hike and swing. Five swings total. That's 3 sets down already. 25% of the way there. So, 2 things we've talked about so far. Fast and loose. Just continuing to move. Shaking the hands, shaking the feet, the legs. Using the hip chop to get into a good starting position. All right, so keep that focus. 25 seconds. Ten seconds. Set number 4. Setting up with the hip chop. And here we go. 4 down, 33% of the way. This is an easy session here. So just those 2 things for right now, fast and loose. Focus on the hip chop, getting into this position. If you think about creating as much distance between your butt and the top of your head as possible, that's going to get you in this long torso position, set you up for a good swing. All right? Set number 5, coming up in 15 seconds. It's been a while since I've narrated a class non-stop like this. It's definitely harder. Here we go, hip chop, and 5 reps. Now, let's talk a little bit about breath. As you get set up to the bell, this is what I like to do. Take a big inhale first, hip chop, blow some of that air out to create tension. As you hike the bell, inhale, exhale. You're going to exhale as you straighten the legs. not at the top, but as the legs lock. Bell moves, all right? So start thinking about the breath and setting up that rhythm correctly with the swing. So next set, here we go. Halfway there. Whew. Fast and loose. Good breathing during your swings. Now, some of you guys may only have one bell at home. So if two-hand swings are feeling too easy, consider trying single arm swing. See how it goes. There's nothing wrong with just doing a few sets of a more difficult skill and then reverting back to the normal training skill. 10 seconds. And here we go. Seven down. 5 to go. Good to keep a towel on hand. At some point, we'll probably talk to you guys about chalk, but today, let's just keep it focused on technique. So stay loose, keep moving. To shake your legs, keep your toes on the ground, put your heel up, and just wobble your knee. To shake your feet, obviously, feet off the ground. Shake them around. That one's not too difficult. 10 seconds. Here we go. All right, 66% complete. Piece of cake here. Set number 9 coming up. Fifteen seconds. Here we go. Whew. All right, 3 to go. 10, 11, 12. Hmm. 20 seconds. Coming up on set number 10. Here we go. 5 reps again. 2 to go. Keep it loose, stay relaxed. A fairly good indicator of if you're operating at the right intensity is that in the rest period before the next set, you could speak a full sentence. So if you could say the Pledge of Allegiance, if you're American, or you could say in one sentence what you had for breakfast, then you're in the right spot. So here we go. Set number 11. All right, 1 to go. So for breakfast this morning, I had Greek yogurt, rice, plums, pears, and a scoop of protein. So there you go. That was my breakfast. I could say the sentence, feeling good. 1 set to go. "20 seconds. All right, here we go. Final set today. Deep breath in. Hinge. A little bit out. Get tense. Hike. Alrighty. So there you go, guys. 12 sets, 60 swings. Hopefully you had the right bell size or the right skill selected for you so that it was somewhat challenging. This was an easy challenge for me. So hopefully it was for you guys too. We're really excited to work with you guys. Keep it up, stay focused. All you need is just that one bell. Keep rocking and rolling, and we'll see you guys in the next session, all right? Thank you.